Well, here I am up at Two Jacks Lake in the Canadian Rockies, Banff National Park, just outside the town of Banff, Alberta. And I'm in the area so that I come out and check out this Two Jack Lake. It's a lake that's pretty popular with paddle boarders and who want a scenic, beautiful paddle in the Canadian Rockies. But today is extremely windy, and it's going to be an interesting paddle out there. But if a guy can hug the shoreline, he should be able to do all right. A little bit of smoke has moved in around the mountains here, but it's still an absolutely gorgeous spot. And I'm looking forward to getting on the water. It's not a big lake, but there's a canal that runs off it. I'll explore that a little bit as well, depending on how this wind does. Here's a local resident raven cleaning up scraps. I call these Yukon turkeys. The further north you go, the bigger they get. Two Jack Lake, formed when Lake Minnewanka Dam was built in 1941. It was named by the park superintendent at the time when two men named Jack had a poker game. The winner would have the naming rights to this new lake. Well, the superintendent woke up the next day and couldn't remember which Jack had won, so he named it Two Jack Lake. There's the end of Two Jack Lake with Lake Minnewanka on the other side of that control dam. The water comes from Lake Minnewanka into Two Jack Lake, which is really a 4-kilometer long canal, where it is then funneled through penstocks to the Cascade Powerhouse. It is a long and contentious history as to how a dam was allowed in a national park and makes for great nighttime reading. Anyway, we now have this little gem to be enjoyed by people from all over the world. You can find people on paddle boards on almost every body of water. Portable sport with inflatable boards, also very mobile. Some safety considerations include wearing a life jacket. Some people think the board is enough flotation, but it's not. Of all the drowning fatalities, 87% were not wearing a PFD. Many paddlers have been rescued after going out on a beautiful calm lake only to have a wind and rough water strand them far from where they started. You should always understand weather conditions and your own abilities. Most paddleboards come with a leash to attach yourself to the board. These reduce the risk of your board getting away from you if you fall off, especially in windy conditions. The exception to this would be on a river where the leash could become entangled around some sort of obstruction such as sweepers, deadheads, rocks, etc., pulling you under. Carrying some form of hydration is always a good thing as well. You can find excellent products out there that have built-in filtration so you can drink right out of the water you're paddling on. This is a beautiful part of the lake. It's actually a canal. There's a dam at the end. It goes down about 2 kilometers. It's just like this. Almost a river, but not. It's part of the lake. And it's beautiful. The wind's making it tough today. Much nicer going with the wind now behind me. And as you can see, there's trails that go all the way around the lake, so if you don't want to paddle, it's a beautiful hike. It's too windy to paddle, which it almost is today. Bit of a campground there. You can almost surf, windsurf with the wind pushing me along. nicely. You can see the dam at that end of the lake where we just were. And it's not a big lake, but on a calm day this would be a spectacular little paddle or a hike around the lake, looking at these Rocky Mountains in all their glory. Well, let's get across this lake part. Wow, with the wind behind me, I'm just flying along. Woohoo! Almost surfing now. Whew. Better watch it's not going to push me into shallow there. It's hung up on a rock. There you have it, Two Jack Lake, a beautiful gem in the Canadian Rockies. If you like this video, hit the like button. Please subscribe and enjoy more of my outdoor paddling and hiking videos.